up, everyone? So today I will clearly be talking about my Ed Sheeran concert experience and showing you guys what I got. And before I get into anything, I'm going to be putting a picture here of all of the merch that was available, and I'm going to try to remember some of the prices, but yeah, it's going to be pretty difficult because it's almost been a week since the concert and I'm really upset about it. But really quickly, I was supposed to go to the Barclays Center show, which is this coming Saturday, September 30th. And my mom just thought that the seats that we got were just overpriced. So she decided to look to see if there were any other weekend shows that we could go to, because she had a free night at a hotel with like some of her reward points that she had. So she looked, and Boston was actually, the seats that she found were almost identical to the ones that we had for the Barclays Center, and they were cheaper. So she decided to get those and book a hotel. So we drove to Boston Saturday morning, and it was really cool. And especially because I've never been to Boston for one, but I've also never been to that arena, so it was also really cool to just be somewhere new. And I'm just gonna put it out there, I'm not really gonna talk that much about it, but Ed's performance was amazing. If you ever get the opportunity to go see him, please do it. Even if you only like Ed, which you're crazy, you might want to like go get yourself checked out, because Ed's literally an amazing artist. But his performance makes you love him even more, and his stage presence was just awesome. His singing was awesome. His guitar playing was awesome. Everything about it was awesome. I don't know how else to describe it. And I also might be a little bit biased because I do love all of these songs so much, so it might just be a little bit more like over the top in my head. But yeah, he's just an overall amazing performer, and I actually lost my voice, which is why I'm filming this kind of like late after the concert. But yeah, it was honestly all so worth it, and I'm just gonna give you guys some tips really quickly. So one thing that bothered me was that the merch stands were very unorganized, sort of. I mean, it's kind of like how any merch stand goes, but with my experience, there's just been better ones. And the way that it worked in Boston was basically like you would have a cluster of people online to get merch, and whoever just really got to the table first was the person to get their merch first, if that makes any sense. So you could be standing there for 15 minutes, but someone who's only been there for 5 minutes could weasel their way to get merch faster, which kind of bothered me. But again, it's pretty similar to how all concerts work. But yeah, that was really one of the only big things that bothered me about like the overall arena. But with the concert specifically, it kind of bothered me because a lot of people actually didn't really know the words to a lot of the songs that he was playing, which is kind of weird because I knew what his set list was months and months before, just because I follow a lot of Ed Sheeran fan pages and they would always post the set list, so I just knew what songs to expect and what songs he would be playing. But a lot of people didn't, and they were really only looking for one particular song, and that was perfect. And it was, of course, all the couples, and we had at least 4 couples sitting around us in like our general area. So that kind of bothered me, that like people who were only looking to hear one song, who weren't really like huge fans of Ed, were sitting in seats that could have been real fans of Ed. If that makes any sense. I don't know if that's like selfish or something, but that just kind of bothered me. So definitely know what songs he'll be playing, and at least some of the words. Like a handful of songs is fine, but yeah. And I also want to say you should really enjoy the concert. Something that kind of made me upset was that a lot of people would always Snapchat, and it's like, why would you Snapchat when you can like be in the moment. And I was taking a lot of pictures with my camera, but what I would do is I would snap like 10 pictures and then like sit there, dance, sing, whatever, and then take some pictures, take some videos. I only Snapchatted twice the whole time that we were at the concert, and that was when the A-Team played because everyone turned their flashlights on their phone and it was just too pretty to not. And I don't know, it just bothers me that like people would rather Snapchat songs at a concert. Like, I'm just not that person that loves to Snapchat concerts, but that's just me. So yeah, Ed's an amazing performer. My two top songs were probably You Need Me, I Don't Need You, and probably Eraser. Those are like my top two songs that he played. But yeah, so now I'm gonna show you guys what I got, and I'll try and remember the prices. So first thing I got was this tour shirt, and it's just him sitting on a stool, and it says Divide Ed Sheeran, and then this is the back. And I like how they included all of the dates of when they were like in those cities, because some tours that I've been to only have the cities that they were in, so that was really nice. And this shirt was $35, and I know that the other two concert shirts, like with the dates on the back, were $35, which is just like the divide symbol with Ed Sheeran written across the middle of it, and then I had the dates on the back, and that came in black and white. And then I had to get the tie-dye shirt because I love tie-dye. And yeah, this shirt was $40, and it doesn't have anything on the back. But yeah, I love this shirt. And I also got XLs, and these are pretty big. So yeah. And I know that they had James Blunt shirts as well, but I don't love James Blunt, and I just prefer to get Ed merch because I want to actually have an Ed merch collection. So, and plus they don't sell like anything Ed in like Hot Topic or like Barnes & Noble or any stores that I've seen. They have barely any Ed merch, and I don't understand why. Like, so many people like him, why wouldn't you have more merch? I don't know. But then I got this dad hat, and it just has his little icon, and then at the back it has Ed Sheeran written in navy blue. And I was caught between getting this one or the Divide flat brim hat, but I figured I would probably wear this more. And that hat, the flat brim hat, is on his online store, so I figured if I ended up still like really wanting it in like a few weeks, I could just pay for it with my own money and order it online. So that's what I opted to do, and it's just really cute and simple, and yeah. And this I think was either 20 or 25. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure all of the hats were the same price, and I don't think it was 30, but it was definitely either like, it was between 20 and 30 as far as I remember. So yeah, and then they also had a James Blunt dad hat, but like I said before, I didn't want any James Blunt merch. And then the last thing I got was this necklace, and it has that same icon on it, and then on the back it just has Ed Sheeran. So it's kind of nice because you can wear it whichever way you want. You could either wear it with his name or the icon, and it's really, really good quality. And this was $15. And again, I was caught between getting this or the fabric bracelet, but the fabric bracelet is also online, so it was the same situation as the hat. But yeah, so that is all the merch that I got from the concert, and I'm hoping to go to the stadium tour, 1, to see Ed perform again, but 2, to get more merch, because I just didn't bring that much money. But yeah, so I hope you guys liked, and subscribe down below, and comment if you were able to attend the Divide tour, or if you have any questions for me, please make sure to leave them down below. And yeah, I will see you guys next time, and bye!
they do in the Mediterranean, spinning you around me again and again. You're like something that God has sent me. I want you, baby, solamente.